I drilled the second hole on this other side. Go back. It's just long enough. So we're going to capture this plate with it. Holy moly. It's not grabbing very easy. Let's try that again. Wow. That back plate just doesn't want to grip on. Just help it just a little bit. Oh no. I hate them. Clear things on the floor. They can become very nuisance. Okay. There we go. Wow. I should have sat up too far. Okay, so a little tighter here. Okay, there. Now that front one, I'm going to just leave and glue in. Okay. Now, I guess that's plenty strong. So this fits a little tight. And what I'm going to do is I'll put some glue down there and we'll glue this one in. Okay? Then we will go and glue the CA hinges on. And we'll have one aileron done. Well, not really. Right? Okay, so get that out. Now this is not just thin CA, this one. This is a gap filler. So it does a little more than just straight thin CA, as it'll fill in gaps and get it a little better that way. There we go. Okay, so that's tight, glued on. That's going to hold. Now, this other bottle of CA glue, which happens to be a thin stuff, put this in here. Gotta make sure this is centered in there. Now, as I find the CA glue hinges set up, it's best we move this to the amount of movement we'd like. Okay, so I take it back to about where I'd like to see it and get some of that thin CA glue in there. Okay, when I turn it over, I'm going to put a drop on the hinge there. Now, what I'm hoping is that that has wicked in that way. So now I'm going to turn the wing this way. And I'm going to open it again. Oh, it looks like I got a little bit of a drip here. Open it again. Put a little bit of CA glue. And let's hope it wicks down this way now, into the aileron. Whatever you do, don't try and spill it all over. Okay? So there. Now all I can do is wait for that CA glue to dry. If you see, Make sure you got your gapping. And the amount of movement you'd like. Okay? All that fine. I'm just going to let it set down now. And let that CA glue dry. Guess what? It's the other wing panel. We gotta cut this out. And get this ready to take the servo. Yay! You see? Where are these? These are the HK. Huh? Did that focus on it? It's HK 929 MGs. Okay. They come in nice little boxes. Okay. Straighten that wire out. Open this little bag up. Little surprise goodies inside here. We have a servo horn, but first, what are we going to do before we get the servo horn on it? This is going to be an aileron servo, so check, make sure it works good, nice and quiet, and center it. Oh, that's an easy thing to do. Now with it centered, it's going to go on this one, right? This way. So the servo horn's got to go up. Now remember, metal gear means that the screw needs just a touch of Loctite on it. I'm using the blue Loctite. I'm okay putting this on because I know I centered the servo. So, it's about as good as we can get at centering, right? Now, remember, I'm going to put this on this wooden here. Wow, eh? See, it just fits in here. Just fits. There's their custom little mounts here. So I'm going to take one of these. Use my gap filling CA glue. Just make sure this servo is perfectly lined. You want it right in the center here too of that whole opening hole, right? Okay. I'm going to put some glue on that. That's going to go right there. Now I'm going to hold that there. I'm going to take the servo away so the servo doesn't get glued to that. Apply a touch of kicker. Just a tiny bit. Okay? So we got that one there. We know that this one's going to come over here. And again, I'm going to do the same. Put just a little drop of this medium or gap filling CA glue. Set that where that should be. And try and get the servo out of here. It's gonna come out. Maybe not. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so the servo out. Oh, that's glued good. Now I'm going to take a little extra glue and make sure these are not coming out. Okay? There we go. Fun, fun, fun.